Hello Pisces, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your monthly read for the month of July 2020, and it's just a general reading to see what's on the cards for you at this time. But before we dive into the tarot, we need to consult the oracle. So I'm just going to start off with a 3-card oracle spread to give us a flavour of the reading. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has to impart to Pisces for July 2020. Okay, we'll get serious. What is on the cards for Pisces for July 2020? What messages does the oracle have for Pisces for July 2020? Let's see. I think the oracle's cross with me now for being silly. Okay, fine. What messages does the oracle have for Pisces for July 2020? What messages does the oracle have for Pisces for July 2020? Let's see. Go, and let's see what you get. Prosperity. That's a nice start. Prosperity. The inner power supplied by spiritual prosperity lasts an eternity. So it's spiritual prosperity for you. And that's a lovely card. Okay. And you get wisdom. To use your prosperity well. Wisdom. Your divine inner wisdom is always available to you. And faith. Spiritual faith is a devoted assurance of the heart. So you get wisdom, prosperity, and faith. Perhaps it's faith in your own abilities. Well, let's see. Let's see what else we get in this reading. What's on the cards for Pisces for the month of July? Oops, 2020. Okay. Oh my gosh, Pisces. All right, I'll just give it a quick shuffle and we'll use those cards that fell out and we'll draw the rest. Let's see, Pisces. Oh God, the cards are just jumping out for you. Gosh, you get the Tower, the Six of Swords, and the Emperor. So I think faith and wisdom are certainly going to be needed, and high spirits, prosperity. Let's see. You also get the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Justice, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Empress, and then your outcome is the Ten of Cups. Good one. Four of Swords, and the Hanged Man. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. She knows all about prosperity. She is a very creative, abundant, and fruitious energy. So, where you are now, a moment of change, a moment of unexpected and abrupt change which may shake the foundations of your inner soul. But you have the Six of Swords showing that you are in transition towards calmer waters, moving from a time of turbulence to a time of peace and calm, and moving towards a dream, a goal. And you have the Emperor. His energy brings discipline, structure, control. So I'm thinking, in order to cope with an abrupt change, an unsettling change, but a change that brings clarity, that sweeps away the debris of things that are no longer serving you. To cope with that change, you are going to need to stand tall, stand strong, and be in your power. And you will have guided assistance, and that could well be spiritually guided assistance in this transition. And that transition will take you to a better place. So what's brought you here? Well, you seem to have been diligently working at increasing your stability, your security, and you may well have been working with other people in collaboration, some teamwork, building something up together. You have been very generous with your gifts, with your ability, with your talents, and given a lot into this project. It's connected to an offer that can bring great joy and, you know, sort of excite your creativity. It certainly was an offer that inspired you. But now what's been happening? What are your challenges? There's a problem that needs to be solved, an issue that needs clear, concise leadership and wise attention. Perhaps a truth needs to be owned, because the justice shows that there is a need for balance and a need for fairness. Perhaps you've been giving too much into a joint effort and not receiving equal equal efforts in return. The thing with the Six of Pentacles, it is about give and take, but often indicates that the give and take is imbalanced. So perhaps your challenge is in feeling or acquiring a fairness in your dealings with people around you, in collaboration on projects and efforts. So this is looking fairly work orientated for most of you. But the Justice steps in with unbiased and fair decision making, which is echoed in the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords doesn't have the soft touch that Justice sometimes is known for. The Queen of Swords is rather a harsh disciplinarian, but she's fair and she is wise, and she has learned from her sorrows that she's endured. So perhaps someone comes to you with a word of warning about an imbalance that needs to be set right with unbiased fairness and decision making regarding the progress of an endeavour you're working on. You're also perhaps not seeing how far you have come with this and how much work you've put into it. This is the Seven of Pentacles, pausing for thought, for reflection, to reevaluate the growth and direction that your projects and your endeavours are taking. You have some advice from Spirit here, which says if you're feeling trapped in this, if you're feeling hard done by and feeling that you've been put into a difficult position that you're unable to extricate yourself from, there is a way out. And that way is with a new perspective, taking a step back to gain a new insight, looking at things in a different way and seeing that the solution is actually a lot simpler and easier to attain than you realize. You've just got caught up in the situation. You've got caught up in things and you feel your hands are tied and you're unable to make a decision which would move this forward and bring you towards your ultimate goal, which was here, the Ace of Cups, this lovely offer, this dream, this creative beginning. The Two of Wands. Now this particular deck's Two of Wands emphasizes the entrepreneurial spirit of working on a creative endeavor. It's about marching to the beat of your own drum, doing things the way you want to do them and moving them forward, as opposed to perhaps allowing collaborative agreements to hold you back. So perhaps there is some call for pulling away, and that may be connected to your Tower moment, washing away these unstable foundations which may have appeared strong enough, but at the very first problem show that there are cracks in the foundation and that it's not as stable as it appeared. You also, in your guidance row, have the Empress, which is telling you that you have the ability to create very much on your own terms. The Empress's energy is not only nurturing and protective, but it's highly creative. The Empress is a manifester, and she is advising that you can bring this about on your own steam, pretty much. Your outcome row shows you will achieve something that brings you great joy, contentment, and a harmonious unity with people around you. So if things are feeling very fractious with regards to relationships at the moment, the outcome is very promising in that things will be mended, or you'd even, for some of you, may find a new, better group of supportive and nurturing comrades who are in harmony with you. Four of Swords implies that this new perspective that you need to gain in order to move forward will be attained. It says to me that you'll attain this by stepping back a little bit, by withdrawing to the quiet peacefulness of your own mind, and thereby gaining clarity on the situation and on a knowing of how you need to move forward. The and disruption and any squabbling that you may be experiencing will be dissipated by that, by your stepping back and seeing things in a new light. The Four of Swords is about laying down arms, about putting battles and squabbles to rest in order to gain a new perspective and enlightenment, which the Hanged Man brings. Again, this is sort of reiterating the need to take yourself away, to distance yourself from unfairness and disruptive energies or people around you. And in so doing, you may well gain a deep spiritual enlightenment as well as an answer to the immediate solution. And the Hanged Man, his position, the way he has his leg there, implies he is ready to spring back into action when the right moment arises. So he's not giving up, he's just holding back, withdrawing, and gaining better perspective on the situation. So the outcome is that you'll manage this. You'll manage to cope with this big change and any disruptive squabbling, unsettlement, any storms that come with it. And the Queen of Pentacles, of course, just like your Empress, is a great manifestor and creator, and it implies that the outcome is that you will attain your goal. You will have stability, security, and a lot of value around you, whatever value is to you, whether it's financial or emotional. Let's put your oracle deck into this. So you will be gaining wisdom through insight gained by taking a step back and looking at things in a new perspective. Have faith that this big change is for the better. Have faith that it is something that's going to sweep away things that have been holding you back, things that are no longer serving you, and bring in new clean air into your life. You know, bringing freshness back into your life in order to continue with a creative endeavor. And you have prosperity, which we'll put at the end, which shows, you know, you will gain value in your life. And if you look carefully here, you'll see in this little oracle card, prosperity comes with an owl, which is a symbol of wisdom and seeing things clearly, seeing things where others may not be able to see. So, Pisces, that is your reading for the month of July, and it looks like quite a turbulent month, but something that brings great fruition in the end and is worth enduring with wisdom and clarity. And remember the little message here, marching to the beat of your own drum, you calling the shots, and not being afraid to do things a little bit on your own. If other people around you are not willing to collaborate with fairness and maybe hindering you in that respect. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Pisces, and if you did, please remember to press the like button, and God bless you till we meet again.